Oh, hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby.
Working on your holographic projector?
Just doing a little fine-tuning. I'm gonna do some meditation now. You wanna join me for a few minutes?
Maybe not. I've got a lot of homework to do.
Okay, suit yourself. Hey, Mom had to work late. There's pizza for dinner.
Okay, cool.
Mom? Dad? Sam? Anybody buying food around here?
When was the last time someone went shopping? Jake! Jake! Come on! Open up, Jake! Come on! Open your freaking door! Where's the pizza? Come on, is that the last slice? Give it to me. Go. Come on, I want some. Give it to me. Jake! Dad! Dad! It's only, give it to me. Come on, Jake. Give it to me.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Jake again, he ate all the pizza.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he did. He's always doing that, getting everybody's share.
What? I was hungry. Is that a crime?
Yeah, because you're taking what others also need.
Okay, that's enough. You two don't own this house, so you have no right to misuse it. Do you realize when you fight like this, you not only hurt each other, but you disturb other people in the house as well? Eventually, you're gonna end up breaking something that I can't afford to fix. So I'm telling you two both to behave. And Jake, I don't know if you happen to notice, but times are difficult at the moment. You can't go hoarding all the food in the house. You have to share. Your sister hasn't eaten yet, and neither have I, so pick up the phone and call for another pie.
Dad.
No buts. And I don't want to hear anything more out of either one of you two about this.
Yes, Dad.
As a critical need right now.
Our revenue has been devastated.
This country is going bankrupt.
The World Bank warned that the crisis could push an additional 100 million people into poverty and send child mortality rates soaring.
Give hungry people food right now.
Wow. I can't believe there's so much suffering on this planet. You know, I read yesterday that 1 in 6 people are starving.
1 in 6?
Yeah, 1 in 6. What? You need me to help you do the math? Okay, well, think about it this way. Say there's 3 families of 4 people, just like ours. You know, in 2 of those 3 families, someone would be going hungry.
You know, there's enough wealth on this planet to satisfy the needs of everyone, but there's not enough wealth in the universe to satisfy the greed of even one. This is what happens when the laws are set up to protect the private ownership of property rather than the collective ownership of property. When there's no social control over the private accumulation of wealth. Eventually, all the wealth ends up in the hands of a few and the welfare of all
inevitably suffers. No! No!
Dad, can we please watch the game without being penalized for your extra player on the field?
Pizza's here!
Come on, Dad, just let me get one slice.
Wait for your sister.
Oh, wait, you're not getting any. You already had your share.
What? I'm still hungry.
Samantha, let your brother have a piece of pizza.
What? After all that? That's not fair. We should all get equal amounts.
If you both ate equal amounts, you'd have an upset stomach and Jake would be underfed. Quarterbacks have big appetites.
Wide receiver, Dad.
Whatever.
Okay, but he already ate a whole pie, Dad. And besides, you're the one who said that wealth shouldn't be concentrated in just a few hands.
Samantha, it was wrong for Jake to eat all the pie, especially when we only had one pizza. But now that we have more pizza, we can still divide it rationally.
Yeah, like you get more allowance.
She gets more allowance than you because she's older than you and she has more substantial needs than you.
I have substantial needs
A
too.
video game is not substantial.
And a microscope is?
Yes, it is. That microscope is going to help Samantha with her studies and help her get into a good university and ultimately get her a good job. By the way, did you hear anything from Cornell University yet?
Dad, come on. You know I just put my application in. I won't get a reply for a couple months. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I still don't get it. How's extra pizza going to help Jake win a football game?
Sweetie, in this universe, every living being is unique. No two living beings are the same. Everyone has different needs, and those different needs cannot be satisfied if everyone gets equal treatment. Jake's bigger than you and therefore needs more food than you.
Oh, I get it.
Let's
Thanks,
eat.
Dad. You better win the football game.
Susan?
Ted,
Honey, what are you doing?
this is a beautiful house. We've raised two beautiful children here.
Honey, is everything okay?
I lost my job today.
What?
Half of the department was let go.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
I feel lost. I feel confused. I won't be contributing to the family income anymore. The mortgage is going up. How can we afford this place?
Don't worry about that. We'll get by.
I was like a baby when we first started. For 15 years, I gave my mind and my energy.
Susan, you'll find another job. With your skills, there must be a lot of opportunities out there for you.
You don't get it. I like my work. I like the people I work with. And I tried my best. What did I do wrong?
Come on, let's go to bed. You've had a tough day, and you'll feel better in the morning after you've had some rest, I promise. It's gonna be okay. Okay? Come on. Honey, it's not your fault. We live in a society that doesn't utilize people's talents correctly. But you've got to be patient. I'm sure you'll find another job, and somehow, some way, we'll get by.
Okay. How are we gonna make ends meet?
Well, for one thing, I think we can start living a little bit more frugally. And we can also utilize our resources a little bit better.
What does that mean?
I mean, let's start a garden.
That's your solution?
Well, it's the beginning of a solution. And besides, I think it'd be good for us to grow our own food. Think about it, wouldn't you enjoy eating our own organic vegetables?
Of course, but how is that going to help us pay the mortgage? How are we going to get by?
It's a start.
Ted, we're in the middle of a really difficult moment in our lives. I've just lost my job. You want to start a garden? We're going to lose this house. We're going to lose this lifestyle. Don't you get it?
Susan, we will survive this crisis. Promise you. So you finally got some sleep last night?
Yes.
I told you the sun was going to come up this morning. Honey, look, right here in our own backyard, we have so much land that's not being utilized.
Yeah, but what do we know about gardening? That's for grandparents and hippies.
We can learn, Susan. I mean, just think of the money we're going to save if we don't have to go shopping so often. It won't be as much as your salary was, but it'll be substantial. And it's going to help us get through while you're looking for another job. Times like this, you got to take matters into your own hands. You got to utilize all of your resources to the maximum. There's no other way. Look, tomatoes over there, a row of corn here. We'll put the fruit right up here. Banana plants, pineapples, a lemon tree and a lime tree. We can make this work.
That was 15 years of my life.
Honey, it's not just you. People are getting laid off everywhere. You just got to get up in the morning and get to work on your resume.
We're going into the greatest depression. It's going to be worse than the '29 depression.
You can't relaunch the economy because the economy means consumerism. And if people can't make it to the third or fourth week in a month, if people don't have a strong contract and are losing their jobs, how can you hope to relaunch the economy?
Hi, I'm calling about the position for community organizer for the city council, please. Okay, all right. I'll try again tomorrow. Thank you.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Sam. How was school?
Good. Oh, I got a 95 in my bio midterm.
That's my girl. Is that the teacher that flunks everyone?
Yeah, but he's not that hard.
Not for my girl.
Where's Dad?
He's in the garden working on the vegetables.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. Oh, should I take out the trash for you?
No, that's okay. I could do it. You go on ahead.
Okay.
Congratulations on your exam, sweetie.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, I gotta run to the store to get some more tools. What's that? Honey? Honey?
Yes, hi. I'm calling to inquire about the cashier position at the new Somerville branch. Are you still hiring? Well, but it says on the web. Got you. Could start as soon as summer. Okay, I'll call back then. Thank you. Yeah?
Samantha, can we talk to you for a minute? Your mother found this in the trash. Care to explain this?
What is it?
It's your acceptance letter to Cordell University.
Really? What's it doing in the trash?
Well, that's what your mother and I would like to know.
Honey, it's your first choice. You've been waiting for this.
Honey, is everything okay?
Yeah. It's fine. I decided not to go to college.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it's just with the way everything is, and it's just really expensive, and it's really far away, so...
Why on earth would you do something like that?
Because you lost your job.
Oh, sweetie.
Honey, listen, it's not your concern. We can manage this.
Well, of course it's my concern. I mean, we're a family, aren't we?
Which is why we want the best for you.
And we do appreciate your thoughts, but it'd be a terrible loss for the world if a great scientist like you settled for a job as a cashier.
Yeah, but what about our expenses?
Well, your mother and I have been talking about it, and we can manage. We've been putting money aside for you and Jake's higher education ever since you guys were babies.
Are you sure?
Of course we are, sweetie.
Samantha, it would be a crime to waste an intellectual potential like your mind. Do you realize that when your mind is well trained, that you can greatly benefit society? And with that training, it's going to enable you to live a more fulfilling life.
Sammy, what Daddy's trying to say is that it's our top priority to give you and Jake the opportunity to realize your highest potential. What you do after that is up to you, whatever makes you happy.
Okay.
Okay? So it's settled. We're going to university.
But...
There's no buts. You're going to Cordell, and you'll thank us for it later.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I mean, I had him down the stretch.
Every day, around 14,000 people worldwide become infected with HIV. The virus.
The cost of college is skyrocketing.
Many of them are stuck on $70, $80, $90, $100,000 that they're never able to pay.
The USDA allows meat from animals with cancerous lesions and pus-filled wounds to be certified as USDA pure, so injuries and illnesses often go untreated.
No one is helping them find a place to live, land a job, or helping them address the kind of social and psychological problems that got them into trouble in the first place.
know, Dad, I actually have been researching something that I think could be a tremendous benefit to society.
Really? What is it?
Can't tell you. I'm still working on it. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First positions, please.
Ted! Jake! Sam! Yeah, Mom? Why is your dad's car still in the driveway?
Ted, the whole family's gonna be like floating yogis if you lose your second job.
Well, class, I guess we better wrap up for today. Good work. See you back here first thing in the morning.
Did you get a chance to fix the kitchen sink?
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll do it soon.
Soon when? When will that be?
Why can't we just call the plumber?
'Cause there's nobody here. Who's gonna let him in?
You know, you're right. Okay then, I'll fix it tomorrow.
There's gotta be a different way.
Maybe Fran can come over and wait for the plumber.
I'm talking about us.
What do you mean?
We're both working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. This isn't working.
Susan, we agreed that we would...
I know we agreed, but this isn't working.
Honey, look, I've got to run. I promise we'll talk about it later, okay?
Ted.
Susan, please. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Yes. Hey, Samantha.
Hey, Professor Rodriguez, I was just wondering if you got the results back from my new microvita experiment.
Yeah, it was fascinating. Your work gives me a lot of hope for the future of our society.
Wow, thanks. Well, maybe we could start a special lab for students that are interested. I mean, I'd be happy to help facilitate.
Look, that would be excellent, but unfortunately it's not possible. See, in a few weeks I'm going to be leaving Cordell as my tenure was rejected.
What? How is that possible? I mean, you've done all this great research and you've published all these papers. I mean, I know for a fact that the students love you, and I'm sure the faculty feels the same.
Although all that might be true, it seems that some of my ideas are unorthodox.
Well, at least it's not a bad thing.
I agree, but apparently the powers that be don't.
Well, that's really unfair. I'm sure someone's just afraid of losing power, or profit, or prestige.
All I can say is that people that are elected or appointed to positions of higher authority need to be held to the highest standards. Only staunch moralists can be relied upon to not sacrifice the collective welfare for individual or group interests.
I never thought about it that way.
We should.
Thank you.
Hey, how's it going with the new roommate, by the way?
Oh, she's fine. Actually, Dad, I wanted to ask you something before the news begins.
Sure, Sam, you can ask me whatever you want, you know that.
Okay, well, as you know, soon I'll be graduating from university and looking for a job. I've been doing a lot of thinking about the kind of company that I want to work for.
Okay, go on.
Well, my main concern is that my research should be used to benefit society. I'm really concerned about all the ways they could misuse my research.
I understand your point, Samantha. Under capitalism, the rights to scientific research is typically owned by the private company or individuals that funds that research. These discoveries are often used for personal profit rather than the common welfare.
Exactly, so what do I do?
Well, good leadership is absolutely essential.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
Is that administration on all levels, from small businesses to national governments and hopefully soon a world government, must maintain exemplary standards. Leaders simply must be held to higher standards than those of ordinary citizens.
Okay, but how does that apply to my situation?
I think you should look for a company with a high-sounding mission, but also good leadership. And if you can't find those two things, you might want to consider changing your line of work.
Wow. Thanks. You know, I really don't think I could live with myself if my work only ends up benefiting capitalist imperialism.
That's my girl. You know, I don't think I'm done here for the day.
Oh, really? Well, let's go watch the news.
I'll meet you upstairs.
Okay.
Brothers spend their days searching for mercury that's spilled during the process of extracting gold from the ore.
There are a lot of underage girls. The number of Iraqi children working as prostitutes is very high.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky.
Susan, the boss wants the documents when you're finished.
Okay. Thank you. Sam?
Hi,
sweetie.
What do you want to talk to me about? Mom?
Hey. The doctor says you need some rest. You're okay. You just got a little tired, that's all. The doctor says you're suffering from exhaustion.
If you had more time, what would you do?
I don't know. Fix the sink?
Fix the sink? Forget about that. Any plumber could take care of that. Wouldn't you want more time to work on your inventions or teach yoga classes?
Well, of course I would.
I want to do some more painting.
Really? Susan, that's great. You haven't told me.
We never really get much time to talk. When you get home, when I get home, you're out the door.
Well, I'm here now.
We need to make a decision. Do you want to keep working this hard just to pay the mortgage?
You want to sell the house?
Well, if we lived in a more affordable house, we would have more time to do the things that we really want to do.
I like living in a larger house. I mean, I've got my workshop, I've got a room for meditation, I've got all that land out back for the garden.
When was the last time that you did any gardening?
Well, I was going to get to it.
On the weekend, right? Along with the kitchen sink.
Well, what about you? I mean, don't you see anything positive about keeping the place?
Well, I used to think that if we kept the mortgage up, we would have a good asset to leave for the kids. But now that Samantha's got a job, Jake's contemplating a career as a police officer.
Wait a minute, police officer? When did he change his mind?
About a month ago.
Well, I guess it would be good to have more time to spend with my family.
Pursue more subtle things. There's something really lovely about being a yoga instructor and painting. We sent Samantha to school because she has a great mind for science, and maybe we have great minds for other things too.
You know, honey, I think you're right. But we need to get you home. The kids miss you, and I miss you too.
I have no idea where we're gonna put all this stuff.
Well, we'll just have to get rid of the things that we don't need.
One more yard sale and we'll only be left with the kitchen sink.
Hey, at least this one works.
Very funny.
Honey, listen, it's a new life for us. Hey, we just have to adjust to a new way of living, that's all. Are you okay?
Yes.
Hello?
Dad?
Oh, hey, sweetie.
Hey, how are you? How's the moving?
Well, it's going okay. It's a progressive move, so we're gonna make it work.
Sounds good. Dad, I have some news to tell you.
What's that?
I have just been offered a job at Biotech Futura.
Sam, congratulations. That's the big biotech company that you interviewed with, right?
Yeah, and the best thing is they're gonna continue to pay me for my research in microvita.
Sam, I am so wait a minute, micro what?
Well, not only am I gonna be getting paid really well, but my research could contribute to the welfare of billions of people.
Sam, that's incredible. But listen, don't forget about what we talked about last month, okay?
I remember.
Hey, listen, you want to talk to Mom?
No, I'm running out to a rally right now.
So you're still doing that thing with the group on campus?
Yeah, of course. Today we're staging a protest against the major contributors to the military-industrial complex.
Well, good luck with that one.
Thanks. You know, Dad, I really just wanted to call and thank you and Mom for everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I love you too, sweetie.
I love you, Daddy. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, honey.
Bye.
Biotech Futura, it's in the business of war. It sells war, it profits from war, and their ethics are bent depending on the company's needs.
Wow, Mom, I love what you've done with the place.
It's nice, isn't it?
You know, it's a little bit of an adjustment moving in, but I really think everything fits well in here.
Your dad even installed a new device under the sink. It calls the plumber automatically.
And we installed an automatic gardening system that waters when your mother and I are away.
Nice.
All in all, we have more time for ourselves.
That's really great.
You know, I don't know who said bigger is better, because I'm actually happier here in a smaller house. I don't think it's so much about size, but how you utilize your space.
Jake, I'm really glad you could join us.
Well, me too, Mom.
How's the police academy?
It's good.
They're giving you enough vegetables.
Do they consider donuts to be vegetables?
Sam.
I'm sorry, he knows I'm joking.
Sam has an issue with me being a cop.
No, I have no issues with you being a cop. I know you're gonna be awesome. I just want to make sure you remember to uphold justice and maybe treat people with respect.
I'll try my best.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dad, can you pass the green beans?
Absolutely. These are really good. They're all organic and we grew them in the community garden. Your mom and I are thinking about maybe selling them at the local markets on the weekends.
That's a great idea. Why not?
Well, we'd have to hire somebody. No more second jobs for us, right?
Well, why don't you hire Sam? She's looking for a job.
Jake, seriously, don't be ridiculous. We couldn't afford to pay Sam a fraction of what she's gonna make at Biotech Futura.
So, how's your painting? You haven't told us about that yet.
Great. I'm really, really enjoying it.
Good, that's great.
Your mom's being very modest. She actually got asked to exhibit her artwork at the town hall.
Yes, it's a new initiative to promote local artists in the community.
Cool, way to go, Mom. I'll get it.
Hey, listen, who wants dessert?
Definitely.
I'll take some.
Okay, here, we're back.
You haven't told them?
No.
Are you going to?
Jake, this isn't easy for me.
It was the opportunity of a lifetime.
Okay, I know, but I couldn't take...
That was the town council calling.
Look what Dad's got. Is everything okay?
I think you should tell them.
Tell us what?
Mom, Dad, I have decided not to take the job at Biotech Futura. Mom, I know you were really excited about the job, but...
Yes.
Okay, you know, I was doing this cutting-edge research on microvita, and Biotech Futura is gonna pay me to continue my research.
Yeah, that's really good, right?
Yeah, but then I did research on the company, and I found out that they actually sell their research to weapons manufacturers. They're just a part of this massive military-industrial complex. Listen, I know you struggled so much to put me through school, and I want nothing more than to make you proud, but I just can't let my research be used to only benefit the selfish need of one person.
I agree, Samantha.
Sam, don't you think you're letting your ideals get in the way of your career?
No! I mean, what good is success if my work only benefits a few to the detriment of many? In my view, the whole system isn't working. We need real change in order to progress as a whole society.
You know, Samantha, I think I completely understand how you feel.
You do?
Yes, lately I've been feeling the same way myself.
You have?
Yes. I've been contemplating a new social theory called PROUT. It's a system where the welfare of all beings is considered, including plants and animals.
Well, I'd really like to know more about that.
You haven't told me anything about that.
Well, I'd like for us to watch a DVD that has some really interesting clips that you're probably not going to see on the nightly news. But before we do that, and this is really important, maybe we could finish dessert first.
Yes.
Okay, scoop it up.
Take a bowl.
Here.
The year is 2026. We're living in the midst of a medical revolution. Diseases that used to strike fear into our parents and grandparents, heart disease, diabetes, strokes, Parkinson's, can now be treated and in some cases completely cured. The silver bullet of 21st century medicine is the stem cell.
New thoughts arising now, like a hurricane. We're all there is to know. All we have been dreaming of. The call of universal love.
Jake, would you like some more ice cream?
Sure, Mom, but only if everyone else has had enough.
Go ahead, Jake.
All the money you made, and all the cars you own, all the buildings you have, will soon be forgotten. And all the tears you rain, and all the love you gave, all that strength in your heart will remain in your pocket.
Long ago there was a mermaid. She was living in the sea. Her heart was open, spirit free. Her hair was waving in the breeze, and she was calling out to me. Then one day there came a sailor, and he took her for his game. He didn't even know her name. Her body broken, felt no shame. He didn't even know her name. Come on, my friend. Come on, my friend. It's for you. Heart is for you. We cannot implement a new way to live. And let us realize. Let us realize. Family. Everyone has been made proud.
Hey, Sam? Sam? Sam, what happened?
It's about my research. They want to own it. And worse, I mean, they want to own me. Do you remember when Dad warned us about the danger of laws protecting private ownership of property rather than collective ownership of property?
I remember.
Well, this is what happens when society doesn't control the private accumulation of wealth.
Who did this to you?
Biotech Futura? The government? Maybe there's not much difference.
Sam, you've got to take care.